Alrighty, good evening. Ugh. Get old. Turn the lights on. What am I? I'm now seeing fluff and stuff on my clothes. Fantastic. Well done, Tommy. Oh, what a day. It has been a day. It is now not the day. It is the evening. And we're going to run a stream or two. Or just the one stream. We're just going to play a game for a little bit. It's going to be good. Oh! A little bit late getting everything together today. But it's all good. Pouring myself a drink, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Right. This is our continued playthrough of... So we played a bit of Robocop last week. I figured I need to get back into Dark Descent. We really need to make some progress on this bad boy. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Alien Dark Descent, we're at 51% progress in the campaign. Only 51%. I've played this for 18 hours and I'm at 51%. I'm hoping that's also like it's like, oh, actual completion is like 70% or something, but we're only seeing like the stuff that it's like, oh, the extra 30% is all secondary stuff or whatever. I hope.
For someone in particular.
All right, who we got? So we need to get in here. So we did like this current. We lost one guy in the last mission. Yeah, this dude here, who had an available upgrade slot and we never used it. Tragic.
Aye, ma'am. Troops, Eddies.
So we need to go back into this mission. I've done a whole bunch of the secondary stuff on it, but the primary I hadn't really touched.
Uploading mission data.
So yeah, there's this whole bit here on the right-hand side of the map. We cleared out so much of this down the bottom. And did a lot of this stuff, which was pretty good. So, yeah, I think we've done all the... I think we found all the survivors. I think, by and large. But yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. We need to make progress on this mission. So, what have we got? So you've got the incinerator, you've got the pump action shotgun. Let's have another incinerator. You know what? You can have the RPG. So we got... I don't have a medic. You're a rank 4. Maybe the medic might be the way to go. We'll see. Oh, stressful. I'm a big fan of incinerators. Yeah, I don't need 2 of them. Oh, maybe I do need... No, you know what? Let's bring a medic. Cool. And... take a couple of med kits, take a couple of turrets, take some supplies. We've got lots of nano parts to spend. Let's just go. Get right into it. No time to avoid danger. It's time to make it happen. Ugh. Oh, the audio cut out. So really, so we're a third of the way through the mission, and all I've done is the secondaries. So I've not done any of the primary stuff yet. So I guess we'll go in and make it count. Hey Albie, hope you're doing good, sir. we're going to try and make some progress. Let's go. Okay. Where did we land? Right, so the primary objective is up through that way. Right, we didn't find all the survivors and everything, so that was a pain. Oh, and there was samples in the lab, I think, that we haven't found either.
Come on, team.
So let's just get going. Straight into it. This is a lot of game, yeah, like I said at the start of the stream, like I'm only 51% through the campaign. I've played this game now for like 18 hours. So I wonder how much of the game, how much shorter the game would be if it wasn't me constantly panicking and like redoing stuff throughout. But let's check.
Got something on a tracker.
Let's just get in here out the way. Because they are patrolling this area, but there's nothing I can really do about that, I don't think. That alien... Oh, right, they're attacking the APC. Fair enough.
Stay frosty, Marines.
I'll take that.
Come on, team.
So we need to head through this door to the right. But the thing is, they keep popping out of that door there.
Around.
Yeah, they keep just coming out of that nest, and it's not like you can... It'd be great if we could just barricade the door and stop them coming out every 2 minutes, but is what it is, I guess. Let's just head on with the actual objective.
Move, move!
Safe position taken.
So far, we're all good because we haven't actually... because the alien aggression has not moved because we haven't met a single Xeno yet.
Move on!
On it. Let's see what's inside.
It has been suspiciously quiet all along this corridor.
Safe position taken.
Not even anything in the vents. Ugh. Right, so hang on. We're expecting hostiles? Ooh. Look at all these cool toys that we didn't have before.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Deploying motion tracker. Setting up motion tracker.
Okay.
Sentry activated. Motion tracker deployed.
Right, do it.
Affirmative.
Actually, can I...
This is the entrance to the processor.
Is this when I find out I put the turrets the wrong way and they're going to be coming out of there? Hard to tell. Ooh! Oh, that's weirdly broken.
Move Move on.
Interesting bug. Oh, the drone is like completely. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, there's a bug with that drone. Yeah, good lord. That is bizarre. I wonder if there's any way I can try and fix that.
Stay frosty, Marines.
I don't know. Never mind. We'll just not deal with that one. I'm beginning to have a sneaking suspicion.
Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, I think I set up those turrets for no reason. I think they're going to gradually attack us as we go around the catwalk. So, let's just grab them now. And move along.
Packing sentry gun.
Giving up, but I'm seeing on the stream over there, like the replay of the stream, what that.
Sentry packed.
The bug with the drone there. That's a whole... Ooh. Ow, that hurt my eyes.
Move on. Runner, get it.
Bring him down.
Tango down.
Well, there we go.
Zeno in the
Below. They're coming from below. Get out of there.
Harper? Harper! I think he blacked out. Move it, squad.
What? Why are you not letting me? Why can't...
Move.
Oh, there's a bug.
Line him up.
Zeno in approach.
I can't access my skills properly.
Tango down. Come on, team.
I think because I triggered the thing with the
Affirmative.
It's a drone.
They're coming from the pipes
with
below.
with
Get out
the
of
the
this
drone
catwalk.
earlier.
Pressure control.
It's
This is your
broken.
only chance.
Yeah, I can't trigger anything. I can't get it to undo that.
Rock.
Tango, straight ahead. It's a drone. Damn, we blacked out.
Yep, I can't. I can't do anything here. Let's try that again. Damn it, that was annoying.
On it.
See, there we go. That was what
Packing
was
sentry
missing.
gun.
Yep, let's go.
This is the entrance to the processor.
I think my doing something with the drone UI broke it.
Move on.
Let's see what's inside.
All right.
Suppressive fire. Contact!
Let's rock! Yeah! Don't mess with me! Watch out! Safe position taken.
Double time!
Below. They're coming from below. Get out of there.
Harper? Harper! I think he blacked out. Move it, squad.
Contact!
Light him up! Suppressive fire! Come on, team!
Oh, you got him.
They're coming from the pipes below. Get out of this catwalk and reach pressure control. This is your only chance.
Sentry almost ready.
Come on. Ooh. I'm just watching it all in slow motion now because I have no action points.
Zeno in approach!
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry activated. Let's rock!
Runner, hit it!
Right.
On my way.
Somebody hit the damn door.
Passing terminal now. Sentry almost ready.
Zeno in approach!
Sentry activated. Access granted.
Grab a sample while you're there.
Got him. They look intact to me.
It's a drone!
Bring him down! Incoming!
Okay.
That, huh?
Pick that one up.
Packing sentry gun.
Pick that one up.
Sentry packed.
Runner, hit it! Come on, team! Double time!
Whoa!
Bring him down!
That was way more than I
They're
expected.
headed our way!
Where am I meant to be going?
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready.
Runner, hit it!
Tango down. Sentry activated. On my way. Let's see what's inside.
Zeno in approach! Light him up! Runner, hit it! They're headed our way!
Right, where do we need? We need. Somebody needs to unlock that door. In the meantime, we then deploy that gun.
Changing mag.
More signals incoming! Light him up!
It's a drone! Runner, kill it! Access granted. Roger.
Sentry activated!
Packing sentry. Burn! Sentry packed.
Incoming!
Oh shit!
Watch that stress, squad.
Move on! Focus fire on target! More signals incoming!
Bring him down!
Damn it! That thing fucked up the turret.
Get up,
Oh no!
sweetie.
Oh no!
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready.
Burn it! Burn it!
Tango down! Tango, straight ahead!
Okay, they're definitely now coming from the front rather than behind, so... pick that one up.
Packing sentry gun.
Where are we going? Oh no, they are actually following us. Jeez, this is intense.
They're headed our way!
Check your vitals.
squad.
Sentry packed. Let's rock!
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
Keep it together, you grunts.
You like that, huh?
Come on, team. Zeno with the pro.
Changing map.
It's the pro.
Take position.
I still have no action points. There we go.
Bring him down!
More signals incoming.
Ah! Burn! Burn! Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Changing mag.
It's the pro. You wanna play rough, huh?
You like that, huh?
There we go. Nearly there.
More signals incoming.
Tango straight ahead.
That's the pressure controller. Now, activate the coolant and flood the pipe.
We are running out of ammo.
Affirmative. Sentry almost ready.
Suppressive fire.
All right, let's see what's
That
in
turret's down.
there. Sentry activated. Let's rock!
Pressure override activated.
Hoo,
Sealing
hoo, hoo,
coolant
hoo.
flow in 3, 2, 1. Operation complete.
Outstanding. Next beer's on me, Hayes.
Get in line. Listen, squad. There's something wrong about me. In case you didn't notice. But if I'm getting out of it again, you treat Hayes as if she's me, you hear?
Loud and clear, Sarge. Good to have you back. I appreciate the confidence, Harper, but we should stay mobile. Follow that huge pipe. It should lead you right inside the processor.
Oh, so we actually successfully shut that door. Meaning that they can't get in. Which is great.
Affirmative.
More signals incoming. Move on.
Yeah, they can't get in. Brilliant. Repair and collect this precious sentry.
Disgusting.
Wait. I think we lost
Yeah, they're literally there.
Here's
I
your
just
sample.
can't see them. Here's your sample. We left lots of samples back
Sentry
there.
gun fixed.
But it is not in our best interests to bother. I think that's everything in this area. And then there's a bunch of stuff back in this room. Like this precious data pad.
Roger.
Any other? Can't
Hey,
see anything
I
else in
found
this
something.
room.
Looks like a data pad.
So now we're heading straight ahead, but actually we should be able to... Let's... You know what? Reload the
Feeding the
sentry.
baby.
Feeding the baby.
Sentry gun loaded. Affirmative.
Then
Packing sentry
pick it
gun.
up. If we head this way, we can unlock that door,
Sentry
and that
packed.
brings us right out next to the APC, so we've got a shortcut.
Come on, team.
Nice. They can't get in, but you can't get out. Yeah, I think we figured the way out.
Double time.
I'm just hoping they can't figure out a way out themselves at this point.
Access granted. Right now.
So there we go. We're back at the APC,
Disgusting.
so that's progress.
Got him. They look intact to me.
Bunch of yummy samples. And yeah.
Come on, team.
Alright, let's check these other rooms, see if there's any more resources in them. I need ammo.
Affirmative. Let's see what's inside.
Hurry up, you slugs.
Oh, does that door unlock as well? Actually, no. Let's just keep one door unlocked. Because then if they do manage to start coming at us,
Stay frosty, Marines.
we limit
Move
their
on.
options, I guess. You need to reload. You have, like, no ammo left. Is this just a corridor? It is.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Ah,
Copy.
resources.
Let's see what's inside.
Anything else in this room? No, just that. Question, so since you've been playing this for a while, what are sort of the wrinkles in the gameplay as you advance that keep things from getting samey? I think, I mean, on one hand,
Come on, team.
they keep throwing more
Hurry up,
at you,
slugs.
which just by virtue of the fact you can take it, and you become more confident in it. I did like, was it one of the previous missions when we went back to the space station, it kind of diversified between, we had androids and we had Xenos, but it was pushing us into very specific, like, choke points, which would make it quite difficult. And that was also quite fun. I feel like the game works best when it forces you to deal with
Stay frosty, Marines.
kind of interesting scenarios. And I feel it needs to do a
On my
little
way.
bit more of...
Corridors full
Oh
of
shit,
vents.
shit.
Right. We might want to find another way to the processor.
Fall back, fall back!
More signatures spotted. Facehugger. There.
Fall the fuck back, you fucking idiots.
We knocked him hard.
Bring him down.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
Just in case. Alright, good. So I feel like there's more to come in terms of what
Move
it
on.
forces you to deal with, and I've even seen like screenshots that kind of give it away, implying like, oh yeah, down the line you'll find
Take a
like
breather. Watch that stress, squad.
more human enemies again, or androids. Are those hard to tell what's eggs and what isn't? And is that's a drone?
Check your vitals, squad.
Double time.
I just want.
RPG coming in hot.
Looks like they found us. Who else wants some?
Well, that worked. No, so the maps aren't procedurally generated. The maps are static,
Lost your
certainly.
track, squad. Good job.
I think it's more about
Come on, team.
certain encounters where you'll have aliens coming at you from multiple angles, and then it's about, can you figure out how to hold a defensive perimeter to push into that area, or like knowing what's about to happen, what's the way that you try and mitigate it, which I think is kind of interesting.
On it.
I do feel though that the game needs to mix it up after this mission. I feel like we've kind of done the thing when it comes to we're throwing lots of Xenos at you. So alright, you need to... But there's a balance between my competence and then what the game's throwing at me, and I feel like if it doesn't change up much in the next little while,
Come on,
it'll
team.
feel like we're just retreading old ground again. Alright. Oh, it's an elevator. Great. There was me thinking, we're at the end. No. No, we're not.
Double time.
Right now.
The game's also, a lot of it is really about risk. Your risk management. Because the game's kind of egging you on a lot of the time. And you've got to really think about the resource allocation and resource balancing, because the longer you're in a given mission, it gets harder, it throws more waves of Xenos at you, and also the global escalation is increasing as well. So there's all this stuff that's happening at once
All right, let's see what's in there.
that you've got to balance across.
Come on, team.
Like the last stream we played, I was sort of like, okay, we were making good we made some progress, but not enough. Yeah, you know what? Let's just reveal the whole floor. Oh, shitting hell. We need to get there. We are not getting there in a straight line. There's definitely nothing here, right? Okay. Oh, man.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
So we've already kind of seen some other stuff that's going on. There's like
something around.
humans that
Multiple
have
signals.
Xeno implants in them, and then we've seen, like, that was literally just a soldier there. I wasted my one resource there. So it is, like, it has kind of XCOM coded sensibilities in that you really have to think about how to balance across all these different things at once.
Oh, I hate that place, man.
Come on, team. Suppressive fire! Shh. Here's one. We're spotted. Light him up!
Tango down.
That gun's a freaking lawnmower.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Sentry activated.
We really need to find a room to hole up in. But then, is the drone gonna work? Nah, the drone is definitely dead or something. I don't know what's... I'd love to be able to use my drone, but it doesn't look like the game wants to let me use the drone.
Found us.
Bring it on, you bastards!
It's a pro. Light him up.
That gun is a frickin' lawnmower.
Incoming. Looks like they found us.
We can't stay here. This is not going to work.
You like that, huh? Who else wants some?
Come on, team.
More bad news.
Fuck!
Power's down.
Fuck!
Probably containment measure. Let me check.
Get out!
Is that processor closed for good?
I'm not gonna lie, Harper. It should have been, but a door's still open. According to the processor's logs, it was malfunctioning, except for technical inspection, only it never came.
That
Well, it's your lucky day.
that was a hive full of eggs. That is.
Let's rock! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Right. Pick
Right
up the
now,
sentry gun
Packing sentry gun.
and let's just try and hide it out.
Sentry packed.
Shh. Listen. Got something on the tracker. Move on. More signatures spotted. We're spotted.
Eat that, fuckers!
Zeno in approach. Shit. That thing saw us.
Light him up! You! Don't mess with me!
More signals incoming.
Watch out!
They got our scent. Look alive.
Oh yes! Smells good.
Not much to work with here.
Roger. Let's see what's inside.
Check your vitals, squad.
Tango, straight ahead. They got our scent. Look alive.
Light him up! Eat that, fuckers! Let's see what's inside.
They got our scent. Look alive.
I'm bleeding.
Oh god.
Weld that door.
No.
Door welded. Oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
That isn't gonna work.
Check your vitals, squad.
Shit. That's not gonna work because I did it after the massive onslaught was triggered. So now they're just gonna kick the door in and kill them.
On my way. Disgusting. Here's your sample.
Okay, let's go nuts.
We're in some real pretty shit now.
I have created a shelter, but it's not working. Yep, because they're gonna kick the damn door in. Ah. Not my best moment. I wonder whether it's worth bailing out.
Shh, listen. I think
There's
we're
a
good.
massive onslaught coming.
On my way. Packing
And I
sentry
don't
gun.
know whether or not it's worth
Sentry
trying to
packed.
hold out
Move on.
during it.
Got something on the tracker. We're spotted.
Tango, straight ahead. Safe position taken. I really love this movie. Let's rock! You, don't mess with me.
Double time.
Contact!
They got our scent. Look alive.
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
Eat that, fuckers!
Yeah, because it's about...
Sight. Bring 'em down!
It's going to trigger it again.
Marine unconscious. Reloading. Loaded!
No, right,
Check your
wrong button.
vitals, squad.
I really love this gun.
Yeah, this isn't going to work, because now... Yep, we're running out of ammo, we're running out of everything. This isn't working. Fall back, regroup. Deploy again tomorrow. It's not how I would like to do things, but it's clear that we don't have, like, we just don't have the resources.
Affirmative. Packing sentry gun. I don't hear them anymore. We're clear.
Move on. Double time.
Let's get the hell out of here. So we made a bunch of progress to the mission. We've completed the first floor of the map, basically, and now we need to go down into the second floor, to the basement floor.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
I basically need to get back here. Oh, that door's unlocked. I thought I told you not to unlock that door. Never mind. Whatever.
Stay frosty, Marines.
There's nothing in there worth notice. Is there in the pressure control room? No.
There's something around. Come on, team.
Actually, no, this isn't even worth playing around with because we don't have enough ammo. One of them, Sharp, is literally one round away from going on to his sidearm. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh. Everyone's still alive. Wounded. That's fine. We came back with plenty of medical supplies and samples, but none of the tools or anything. Alright. Killed a lot of Xenos.
Have a nice day, Deputy Administrator Hayes.
Jeez, what the hell happened to you?
This one's a priority. Understood. Understood. I'll update my schedule. This one hasn't recovered yet, but fine.
Oops.
Understood. I'll update my schedule.
Cool, they're on therapy.
Stay safe, okay?
We've earned, I think, 2% progress in the game.
New objectives are awaiting your review.
Yeah!
This one's a priority. Understood.
Yeah, we need to give you lots of physicians. basically had to sort them out real good.
Understood. I'll update my schedule.
All
Oh,
right.
man. What did I teach you, Marine? Salute.
You should be put back in training because you're not doing anything.
Gotta stay sharp for the field, feel me?
So I've got a squad here I can deploy.
Gotta stay sharp for the field, feel me?
Right. So keep them training. Meanwhile, I've got a squad here that's kinda... that I can do something with. Oops, wrong button. Okay.
Administrator, what brings you to my lab?
We've done all the research that we can thus far.
Understood. Uploading mission data.
Yep, we would deploy there. What have I got? Okay, that might be doable. Oh, hang on, hang on. A heavy heart. All right, buddy. Okay. Oh. Right, let's go back in. Make this happen. Oh my goodness. Quickly check what's happening over here. Oh, it's been a long day. I'm looking forward to... It's been a long week already. I'm looking forward to getting some downtime over the weekend. And then I'm on the road, actually. Next week, as we'll be out visiting family in Scotland, which will be good. So no stream next week, I suspect. This time next Thursday, I'll be somewhere near Inverness in Scotland, unless I'm mistaken. All right. Now we know exactly where we're going.
Come on, team.
And there's nothing...
Got something on a tracker.
Yep, they're still outside that door, but they can't do anything about it, which is fine. There's actually stuff here
Double
that
time.
I missed. Oh, hang on. Those eggs of... Those eggs look like they are reset.
Stay frosty, Marines. Move on.
On it.
Yeah, the eggs, like, cosmetically look like they haven't opened, but they have. There was something else here as well. Ah, there's a med kit right there.
Move, move.
Nice. Yep, it's a nice part of the world. I have family that are all based up there, so it'll be good to see them all. We haven't done many trips in Scotland this year.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Actually, we haven't been up. We usually try and go up every few months or so and just catch everyone. But we've been busy, and then work has certainly got in the way for me, as I've been traveling a lot.
Move on.
For events and stuff. We've got the... Right, that door's open. I wonder whether it isn't worth going that way and we try going a different way. Oh no, wait a minute, but that door's locked. But it doesn't... Is that just... It's dead?
Hurry up, squad.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to open that door. That's a shame. I thought maybe we'd found a way around it, but...
Roger.
Evidently not.
Accessing terminal.
No, I don't...
Deploying motion tracker.
All right. Yep, let me close this. Come on.
Setting up motion tracker.
Ooh, hello.
Motion tracker activated.
Nice.
Come on, team.
By returning with resources, this is immediately easier.
Access granted. There's something around.
Uh-oh.
Deploying
But also, we
sentry
have
gun.
turrets.
Bring him down.
Move, move.
Also,
Tango down.
look behind you.
Suppressive fire. Throw. More signals incoming.
Who else wants some?
Right, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, ammo. Right here.
Roger.
Got something on a tracker. They got our scent. Look alive.
Right, you need to defend her.
Let's rock. We knocked them hard.
Pick up the sentry. We're leaving.
Packing sentry gun.
That's a dead
Sentry
end.
packed.
Alright, let's head straight down.
Move on.
Is there a way to... No, that door isn't going to open. Never mind.
Double time!
Right, so that's the dead end, but we can go this way.
There's something around. They got our scent! Look alive!
Incoming!
Copy.
You like that, huh?
Light him up! Watch out! Oh yeah, it smells good.
Okay.
I don't hear him anymore. We're clear.
Then we want to cut up. Right, cut to the left and then up, and that'll get us towards the generator. What was the question there? I often wonder how you go about doing environmental design in this type of game, insofar as balancing lighting, color choice, readability with elements, creating tension and atmosphere. It's a really fine line since the demands of the former are so central. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the sort of thing that's why you have environment artists and you have, you know, like a lot of level design. It's not just the level designers. The level designers block out the space, but then you'll have your environment artists and your light artists and your prop artists. And so all these people are kind of working together. Particularly in bigger productions, you'll have different artists work on different things. And a lot of that is like a back and forth. And I've worked with art teams on this as well about, you know, what's the readability of the scene? Is it easy to understand what's happening just from a particular shot of it? Does the game, like, one of the things that a lot of players don't really realize that happens a lot is how lighting guides you through so much of what you're doing and helps make things readable in a way that you arguably don't think about. You know, people complain nowadays about things like
It's quiet. Too quiet.
how the Resident Evil reboot has the annoying paint markup on some of the levels and stuff like that. And part of that is a reaction to the fact that environmental lighting is harder to bake now. Oh shit, get out, get out, get out, get out. That's a hive full of eggs. Yep.
Move on.
That power generator was up here, wasn't it? In that room. And so, yeah, I think with contemporary games, because a lot of the time we now use real-time lighting rather than baked lighting. And so subsequently, I mean, I think this looks like a combination of real-time and baked. But it means that sometimes it becomes harder to figure out the readability, and that's why I think where a lot of painting gets done on environmental assets. Also, the graphical fidelity of those assets has increased so much it's harder to read them half the time. Yeah, so like a prop artist will be somebody who is literally, you might have someone who is just dealing with the crates or the weapons, and it's like, how do you ensure, like, from a number of, like, looking at that right there, is it readable what it is? Is it modularized? Is it templated so I understand how to put 50 of them in a level, while also keeping all these, so a lot of the things that happen on the art side, and also just across the board, is we'll have technical specifications. So saying the level, you know, this is the number of polys that we're good, like, that we're able to render at once. This is the number of how much texture memory we've got, how much overall memory we've got, and then how do you balance all these different things so that you get this really nice visual effect.
I have multiple signals.
But at the same time, as the, like, you shouldn't be seeing a degradation of gameplay quality as you go from one room to the next. And so some, you see this a lot with a lot of smaller indie games where they have not had that experience and they don't understand the reality of trying to, and you see it sometimes where it's like, oh, this has been built in Unreal Engine, but you haven't done the work
Let's see what's inside.
on balancing all of the art requirements. So the lighting's completely off and suddenly the frame rate drops or whatever else. So sometimes it does depend, right? You might have some environment artists who are prop artists. It's kind of an interesting mishmash.
Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad. Accessing
It
terminal.
really depends on the size of the studio.
More signatures spotted.
You know, being a lighting artist is a full-fledged job in and of itself. Doors are still locked, but
Who else wants some? Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Looks like they found us. Good job, guys.
great.
Suppressive fire! Right now. Looks like they found us. Oh yeah, don't mess with me.
We knocked him hard.
Access granted. Who else wants some?
Damn it.
Packing sentry gun.
Let's move.
Sentry packed.
There is a way around
Check your vitals,
all the locked doors,
Move on.
but it's not the way I would like to
There's
go.
something around.
Oh Jesus, that is moving.
Double time.
It's a drone. Safe position taken.
More signals incoming.
I don't hear them anymore. We're clear.
Runner here.
Ooh.
Shh. Here's one.
Well, they are on the
Move
move. So yeah, like, I mean, fortunately, like, a lot of people I know in games are artists, and one of my good friends is an environment artist, and it's like, even just handling the complexity of, right, we're running this in the engine, I should be able to do that, and I shouldn't have graphical hiccups by virtue
Don't
of...
get too comfy, okay?
Because it's not just about having all the lighting
Got
prepped.
something on a tracker.
You've then got issues like, okay, we've got the lighting prepped. I also need to make sure that these textures operate at a certain budget. They're not going to exceed certain budgets. But also, one of the things that a lot of
More
players,
signals incoming.
maybe some players recognize it does happen, is like what we call lodding.
Copy.
So the level of
Come
detailing.
on, team.
So the further away
Let's
you
see
are
what's
from
inside.
something, you actually have
More
quite...
signature spotted. Shit, they know we're here. Let's
That was
rock.
stupid of me.
Oh, I hate that place, man. Tango, straight ahead.
I was not paying attention.
Watch out. You, don't mess with me. Shit, I'm out.
That gun's a freaking lawnmower.
All right.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready.
So, like,
They're headed our way.
when you...
They got our set. Look
Actually, funnily enough, thinking about loading and stuff like that,
Let's rock.
one of the times you would have noticed it is if you played early games in Unreal Engine 3, so games like Gears of War, where the texture loading wasn't fast enough. So you sometimes see the game load in really low quality textures, and then it starts loading in higher quality textures the longer you play it.
Hoo-ah.
It's like over a period of like a second or two.
Inside.
But often we use loading for distance based. So, you know, if the camera's angled in such a way I can see a prop from a mile away, maybe the model and the texture run at a lower fidelity, and then it actually like hot loads to the higher fidelity one as we get closer to it. That's quite a common phenomena.
Disgusting.
Shit, they're coming. They're coming.
To me.
They got our set. Look alive. Light 'em up.
Who
So
else
yeah,
wants
like,
some?
and the thing is, higher fidelity.
Ugh, hate the show.
Oh crap. Higher fidelity like modern consoles don't necessarily, and even gaming like graphics cards and everything,
I don't hear him anymore.
don't necessarily fix it, because the thing is,
Sentry activated.
as games get we make more and more contemporary games, we tend to make games with higher fidelity graphics, and so suddenly the poly counts on everything you're drawing is increasing.
Affirmative.
So you still need to be able to do the
Sentry gun.
the loading, because now the number of things you're drawing and the fidelity with which you're drawing them at is much higher than it was even a couple of years ago. It's kind of funny how, like,
Move.
because games have continually tried to increase their visual fidelity, the old tactics are still highly relevant. Alright, so that turret is not salvageable at this time. There might be a way, but we have to go through here. Well, we're not going through there, because it's locked.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
And it's funny, because also this is kind of the problem. This is an interesting thing, particularly right now, because a lot of companies are doing, hey, we're doing mesh generation for 3D models and stuff like that. But one of the big problems with a lot of mesh generation
More signatures spotted.
is that they often build it. It's like a lot of these, I think they're getting better, but a lot of early phase generative models that are like, oh, hey, look, we're building 3D models. What is in there? Oh, there's stuff over here.
Roger.
That are building using generative models for generative AI for 3D models has often meant you're building stuff that is like impractical. Because even then, usually when you build something, you draw the original models and you have to bake it down. Because the original thing is like so high poly, and then it's like, right, well, we can't ship that on a Switch, for example. So we're going to have to pivot. Okay, we now have the resource to unlock a door.
Roger.
Hurry up, you slugs.
Oh, what happened? Oh, hell yeah.
M577 armored personnel carrier? What's a beauty like this doing here?
Hey, squad. I know time's against us, but retrieving this vehicle might be the smartest move here. The APC deploys more Marines on site. And if we're to find that power core, the more the merrier. Right, Hayes?
Good thinking, Harper. But we better do it quick.
Nice. So hang on, now we got two APCs. What, does this mean I could send out more people? I made next to no progress. But my team's alive. Nobody leveled up. Nobody's got trauma though, so that's good. We came back with the same number of sentries as we left with, so that's good. Let's see.
Have a
Let's.
nice day,
Oh no, I've done
Deputy
everything I can in the med
Administrator.
quarters, haven't I? Spent all my.
Stay safe, okay? Understood. I'll update my schedule.
Get him in there. Have a bit of treatment. Yeah, like, oh, I imagine at least a directional decision is how detailed does this element really need to be. Like, you don't need a crate you barely see to be the same fidelity as more prominent elements. You know you don't, but at the same time, you need to have a certain level of graphical consistency, so it's not obvious that you've, like, not put as much effort into that same model, right? So the prop, the crate that's lying there, the textures have to be a certain level of fidelity. You have to have, you know, and it's the poly count on it as well. So this is kind of one of the things that, like, your art lead is really responsible for. Does the game feature some internal timer, like nuke from orbit in 2 weeks or so? Funny you should mention that. 19 days until planetary bombardment, but also every day of the game that goes through, the planet infestation increases, which means that there's more Xenos, and it also makes the game progressively harder. I'd really like to know how that actually works and how that's balanced on a design level, because otherwise, like, it creates an inverse difficulty curve, right? Because, like, if you're bad at the game, or it doesn't actually create a difficulty curve. It's more of a difficulty spike, right? Because then it's like, if you're progressively struggling with the game and you're not good at the game, then the game continues to get harder. Whereas the game's actually, yeah, I guess it is an inverse difficulty curve, because then the game is easier the better the game you are. But anyway, but yeah, like,
New
to come back to the
objectives are awaiting your
comment
review.
about the art and everything, so much of it really comes down to you have an art director, and they're going to sit down with, so on one hand, they're going to help come up with the rest of the artists on, like, the visual bible and feel of the game. That's why, you know, as much as a lot of the art that you get in, like, art books for games is fluff that they made for the book, there's also a lot of it that is actually taken from the actual work that they're doing, trying to figure out the art. But also you're working with the technical side of the team, so your tech leads, your engine programmers, your gameplay, and also your, like even sometimes on the gameplay, like, might be the graphics programmers, the lighting programmers, to figure out, like, what's the overall technical budget we have available to do things, and, like, what's the acceptable range. And it could be that the different configurations of this game exist because it's like, right, well, like, console versus PC is quite different, because consoles have different architecture versus a traditional, like, x86 or x86 64 PC. So then it's like, right, well, the texture memory is going to be different, how quickly it can hot load textures. You might actually compile your textures separate for consoles to handle different issues and all this sort of stuff. We're gonna go for it. Rousing speech. The speech did not have the intended effect. Everyone is exhausted. Fuck you, you lazy fuckers.
Looking for someone in particular?
Everyone's exhausted. Which means we lose a day. No crime evidence tonight, Jack. I might try and crime evidence it up later in the week.
What did I teach you, Marine?
All right,
Salute.
he's a level
Stand
1,
tall,
and
Marine.
how is he like a level 1 scrub when he looks like he's a frickin' geriatric? So this means that I can't use anybody. Oh, there's 4 available Marines. Are they all... Yeah, get him at a sick bay.
This one's a priority. Understood.
You and your fucking heavy heart.
Understood. I'll update my schedule. A good day to you, Administrator.
Yes. Come on, if I got a pizza party, people would be digging it. Yeah, exactly, LB, it is. It's like, that's the thing I'm trying to figure out, is like, the game does get progressively harder. But how do you scale that without it then just, like, I have been thinking, like, am I going to get, like, 25 hours into this playthrough and it's just impossible. Jack, did you finish this? I remember you played this on Xbox, right? Did you ever get to the end of it? Can I
Operations ready in the
deploy?
following areas. Understood. Uploading mission data.
Oh, I can now deploy 5 Marines. But I don't have anyone available because they're all... Tell you what, I wonder whether it is worth holding out and just riding it for a day. Yeah, I know.
New objectives are awaiting your review.
Nah, we don't have time for this. Okay, now we've got stuff we can.
Administrator?
No, we can actually
I'm sure our grunts will appreciate.
Oh, I should have actually went into the barracks and just went and
What did I teach you, Marine?
leveled
Salute.
people up and
Bravo,
then
Zulu.
used the materials for part of their upgrades. Oh.
Stand tall, Marine.
Quick hands only applies if the Marine does not have wounds to their arms. Love it. Okay, hang on. Why am I not getting the full chat on this screen? But I'm actually seeing more of the chat. Jack, you finished RoboCop, did you? Have you? Oh, because it came to Game Pass, didn't it? Or did you actually play the build that the copy that we've got on PC? All right. Oh, one more to promote. Oh, he's got a
Bravo,
cape.
Zulu.
Ah. All right.
Bye, ma'am. Troops, at ease.
Operations ready in the following areas.
Operations ready in the
Understood.
following areas.
Uploading mission data.
So I can now. That's a big squad. It's a meaty squad. I'm digging it. I shouldn't have spent all my resources because now I can't level them up in any meaningful way. Oh, you get the heavy pulse rifle. Yeah, I like it. And the incinerator unit. You keep the shotgun. One of you take the mines and the other one take the... This could be interesting. Hated the controls on Xbox. You know what? I'd be curious because I originally got this on Xbox. That's how you wound up playing it, and then I got a PC key. We almost actually got to do an episode on this. I met a couple of one of the devs or somebody who worked at at the publisher, and we were trying to do an episode on this. It hasn't actually happened. Maybe one day we'll get to do it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm curious actually what the Xbox version of this plays like. I imagine it's difficult to play with a controller. I find it a lot to play on a keyboard and mouse, to be honest. You know what? Fuck it, we have them. We have the technology. We have lots of resources. Just use them. Let's see. Technical side of this is very new to me. I've done UI, UX design, and game design for analog stuff, but the balancing of resources for digital games is foreign to me. Like, so much of it is really about, and you'll know this yourself if you work on physical, or, you know, any sort of, a lot of games that you work on, you have constraints, right? You'll have some sort of constraint imposed upon what you do. So much of what you do in video games is also about technical limitations. And so what can you do with the amount of resource you've got? And then sometimes it's about figuring out how to fudge those edges. That, you know, this is why we talk about things like smoke and mirrors in game design a lot. It's not just partially, it's because trying to communicate AI design in a lot of games is really difficult. I talk about this. I gave a talk, I was in Denmark a couple of months ago, and I gave a talk at the Nordic Game Jam, and I talked a lot about it is very difficult for people to understand and interpret game behavior, like AI behavior in games. And so that's why there's like an entire suite of tricks and tips and hacks that we use to facilitate it. But on top of that, partially you do some of these things because it is cheaper. It's going to save you frames. It's going to save you resources in your frame budget. It's going to save you memory to do this in a cheaper, hackier way. And then ultimately, 9 times out of 10, the player will not notice you did it. And it then comes down to the broader conversation of, is doing it that way a disservice to the game? And is it important? And it's funny how
It's quiet. Too quiet.
People, like, you know, a lot of people are like keyboard detectives are all like, oh yeah, but the game looks like this, and then, you know, it looked like that when they showed it in a demo at an event or whatever, and now it doesn't look like that. What's that all about? And sometimes it's just we changed the game because it wasn't working, and so we came up with something else, you know. Just felt like an incredibly inefficient usage of the limited scope a controller has. I can imagine it like I say, so many buttons. Anyway, Pagan, hello. I hop on. Hope you're having a nice week. It's been a stressful week. I am really needing a break. I really need a week off, which next week will largely be a week off as I go and pester Handsome Jack, actually. For a couple of days, and the rest of my family. Oh yeah, so there's still a turret here that we left behind.
Move on.
All right, so where are we going?
Got something on a tracker.
Oh wow, we can actually see a lot more of this now. Is this worth the investment? There wasn't a huge amount of stuff here. It looks like there's resources along here, but I don't know whether it's worth the hassle of going for them or just focusing on the objective. But yes, glad to be here to stream, glad to come on and play. My partner was sort of like, is this not just tiring for you? And I'm like, it is, like, but I also just, I enjoy that some games that I'm playing, I play them on stream, and I think that's quite a fun thing to do.
Safe position taken.
Shh. Here's one.
Yeah, let's see if we can just not deal with this.
More signatures spotted.
Son of a bitch.
It's seen us.
Bring him down. Mine is bigger.
I had hoped to not have to deal with that.
Come on, team. Hurry up, you slugs. Looks like they found us.
It's a drone. Yeah, don't mess with me.
We knocked them hard.
We can watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't even have a copy of it lying around anymore, Jack.
They're headed our way. Looks like they found us.
Shit. All right, fine.
Line 'em up.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Sentry activated. Oh yes, it smells good.
Did not know who he was
Suppressive
fucking
fire.
with. So yeah, I actually already had a holiday back in May, and then it's just been full on since. So like, I'm not long back from, I was at Develop Conference. I was at Develop Conference, which is like the big UK game developer event. I wound up.
Good job, guys.
That was a very busy couple of days. Sorry, I'm just checking something on the stream here. I'm getting. Oh, shut up. Okay. Pick it up.
Affirmative. Pass the
And
sentry gun.
so that conference is it was good. We had a lot of meetings. We're having a lot of follow-up,
Sentry pack.
potential business, blah blah blah. Particularly now because we've literally got a couple of us now, and we've got
Come
the
on,
conference as well.
I
Like
don't
a lot
hear
of
the
things are
beep.
happening in a very
We're clear.
positive way.
Hurry up, you slugs.
So I'm very grateful for that. But I realized I never really recovered from that last trip, from that last event. And so, and in fact, we have another one just weeks from now. I'm going to Gamescom. And
On it.
I'm both speaking at DevCom, which is like the game developer conference that runs at Gamescom, and I'll be at Gamescom for 2-3 days. And that's going to be 5 days in Cologne. That's going to be intense. And then after that, I've got literally a couple of days. And then I'm going to an academic conference in Portugal because I've been invited to speak
Got something on
at
a track.
it. And so it's... August
Come
is,
on,
is
team.
going to be intense again. And I was just chatting with my partner about it. I'm like, I'm knackered. And I haven't really properly, like,
I have multiple
recovered
signals.
from our
Hurry
last
up,
trip.
slug.
So, but it's fine. We're gonna go to Scotland. This is not good.
On it. Hey, I found
Oh, hang on. This isn't a hive
data
though.
pad.
Ooh. Let's repair the synthetic.
More signatures spotted.
What does this do? I don't think I've ever repaired one. But yeah, like, in general,
Signatures spotted.
we've now got an extra character. So yeah, in general, things are good. It's just a lot of things are happening, and I just haven't had a chance to properly just have a couple of days to fully decompress from everything that's been going on. So by virtue of traveling around Scotland, so we're doing a lot of driving next week. I live down near London, but like all of our family, so my partner's side of the family lives in one part of the country, my side of the family lives in another part of the country. So
Come on, team.
we've got a lot of traveling to do to go and see people, which is great. I'm looking forward to it, but also it's going to be like... But yes, we'll see Handsome Jack next week, and
Double time. I have multiple signals.
no. Move. I don't want to deal with that shit. But yeah, it'll be good. I've cut down the number of trips. I'm trying to cut down the number of trips I'm doing this year, but actually work things is coming up in a way that's good. I did a lot of speaking last year. I think I broke my record for the number of games industry events I spoke at last year.
Come on, team.
Which was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very pleased with that. I put in a really good fucking run of it. Presented at a lot of events. The talks were very well received, and it's helping to like drum up more and more business. Did I not realize that I could I could have deployed from there. Are you fucking kidding me? I've just been wandering around for no fucking reason. That is frustrating.
More signatures spotted.
Let's rock! You like that, huh?
Burn!
It's a drone!
Looks like they found us.
Watch out!
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Good
There's another
job,
one.
guys.
Another one there.
Sentry activated.
But yeah,
On it.
so I did a lot
Take
of
a
speaking
breather.
last
Watch
year.
that
That went
stress,
really
squad.
well. This
There's
year I've been a
something around.
little bit more focused on where I talk, or like minimizing the
Come
number of
on,
speaking
team.
engagements I do and maximizing what business utility we could potentially get out of them.
Looks like they found us.
I do not have the sufficient resources to unlock that door.
I really love this gun.
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
They got our scent. Look alive.
Right, I just need it to...
More signals incoming. Hurry up, squad. They got our scent. Look alive.
I hate this place, man.
Hoo-ah. More signals incoming. Great.
random
That's
bit
just
of
great.
dismemberment there.
Man,
Shit!
I don't like that. Burn!
They got our scent. Look alive. Bring them down.
Watch out!
Can't go down.
That gun is a frickin' lawnmower.
Okay, there's a med kit at the north of the room.
Move on.
What's in this
You
room?
lost your track, squad. Good job.
I have nothing.
We're spotted.
Line him up! Who else wants some?
Right, so that's a hole. We don't want to stay here.
Hurry up, you slums. Incoming.
Oh no!
Grenade. Can't go down.
Reloading! Damn, she blacked out.
That was bad.
Who else wants some?
Can I can revive you. You're going to be alright.
Don't move. Gonna fix you up best I can.
At some point, we do need to...
There you go.
At some point, we have to deal with the Mario Brothers situation, Jack. Although, critically,
Roger.
the Blu-ray that you mentioned
Got something on a track.
might have disappeared at one point when moving
Got 'em.
house.
They look intact to me.
Maybe. Are those turrets? Both of those turrets are down. This was a bad idea. Okay, I'm about to just sacrifice a whole bunch of work. Oh, fuck me. Right, hang on. I have a better idea.
Move on.
Can I go back,
Double time.
get back in the lift? Can I go back to the first floor and redeploy back where that other APC was? Is that something I can actually do and save myself 10 minutes of hassle? That would be nice. So considering your busy schedule, this may be a very silly question, but are you planning on producing another feature-length documentary film in the future? The Aliens one was an instant classic. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
We always produce, and it is we now because there's more than one of me. There's two of us that now make the videos together. Shradda does an awful lot of the background editing and stuff. So we're constantly always trying to get to let's try and keep to a cadence of around one video a month. I think the broader, so we're actually currently having the conversation internally
Stay
of
frosty,
like,
Marines.
are we doing another retrospective? And what game is it? So last year we did Fear, and that was something that I really enjoyed working on. That was sort of a personal career highlight, given that I got to work with Jeff Orkin on it, which particularly given the channel's origins.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Can I... You can't...
There's something around.
No, it's not like you can... That's such a weird thing. I thought maybe I could move it.
More signals incoming.
Okay, so I was able to just drive around, but I'm not allowed to go down to the other bit. That's bizarre. Fucking A. That's what I'm talking about. So... I can redeploy, I just can't redeploy one floor down. Which I thought maybe I could. Is there no way to
Stay
like...
frosty, Marines.
Nah, there doesn't seem like there's an option, is there, to like shuffle the map one floor down. In which case, all this has been a waste of time. So let's just double back. So yeah, like, we're kind of talking about, okay, if we're gonna try and get into a habit of doing one big feature length video a year. And we're kind of in this nice situation
team.
now that because
Hurry up,
AI in
squad.
games has been going for so long,
Affirmative.
like when we did our original Alien videos years ago, there's no way I would have got Creative Assembly to come on the record to talk about it. Now, of course, Creative Assembly is one of the sponsors of our event that we run in London. And it means that just we have... It's far more likely now that if we knock on the doors of a game
It's
studio, they
quiet. Too quiet.
they actually respond to us for one. That's... Never mind whether they say yes or no. Do they even bother to respond to you? Is actually kind of a big deal. And then the second one is, do they say yes?
Come
So
on, team.
we've got a stack of
Double time.
interviews we've done. So the next...
Safe position.
Oh god, the
taken.
next like 3 or 4 episodes of AI in Games are all interview based. Because there's so many times now we call a studio and they go, ah yeah, actually we'd love to do an interview. I'm like, fuck, right, okay. So episode 81, that'll come out next month. That was an interview with a recent Stanford PhD graduate. So that's kind of an interesting topic. It's like, oh hey, what if you... basically
Don't get too comfy, okay?
PhD research in which he trained... Basically, what if GPT could play Counter-Strike,
Got
but
something on a
like
tracker.
in a way that is not morally and ethically compromising? He just took transformer technology we use in LLMs and got it to learn to
Come
play
on,
Counter-Strike, and that's a really cool project. Then we've got a horror game just in time for Halloween.
Drone spotted.
Shit.
Let's rock. Yeah. Don't mess with me.
We've got a horror episode in September where we
Hurry up,
reached out
slobs.
to the creators of a horror game and they said yes, they'd love to do an interview. So we got that done. I just got out of I just had a
On my way.
couple of
Hey,
conversations
I found something. Looks like a data
literally today with a games studio or a bigger games company who are keen to try and do some interviews with us.
Let's see what's inside.
On some stuff. So a lot more interview-based episodes, which is quite exciting, as well as doing the things that we used to do, where it's I do my own research or we get material from. So we're going to do, before the end of the year, we're going to do Aliens Rogue Incursion, which is the VR Aliens game, which is actually coming out on PC and PS5 in a non-VR mode in September. That'll come out before the end of the year because I've already seen the talk and I know how they did it. And it's really interesting. I've played the game on VR a lot. I was actually working on the episode as a VR episode, but filming it in VR is a pain in the ass. So we'll film the PS5 version. Or the PC version, rather. Anyway, so back to the retrospective. So yes, it's something that we're actively looking into. It's something we're actively exploring. I actually spoke with a very big AAA studio like last week, trying to get them to come on board for it. It's a much more recent game as well, like in the last 5 years, but it had an interesting story behind it, and I thought I'd love to get them to come and talk, and they said thanks but no thanks, and it was like, okay, fair enough. These things happen. Fall back.
Safe position taken.
But I have 2 ideas. It's coming in here, isn't it?
Here's one.
Son of a bitch.
Shit!
Bring him down! That gun is a frickin' lawnmower.
Let's go.
Move on! Hurry up, squad! They got our shit! Look alive! They're headed our way!
Yeah! Don't mess with me! Hooah!
Shit in hell.
Contact! Burn! It's a drone! Bring him down!
So yeah, I've got 2 ideas I would really like to do for next year's retrospective.
Now that's what I'm talking about!
I won't say what they are yet because I don't want to get people's hopes up, but one of them I did speak with someone who said there's actually a chance I could get you an opportunity to speak with a very particular person who was kind of instrumental in this very particular game project that we want to talk about. So there's a chance we could do something there, which I think would be really exciting.
Incoming!
Looks like they found it.
Line him up!
Check your
Oh shit!
Ah! It burns! It burns! Affirmative. Let's see what's inside.
Give up hunting me, give up hunting me.
Track, squad. Good job.
That was close.
Here's a sample.
You know, it's interesting how this turned out. We can thank so much Irish, Scottish, British people for behind the scenes stories. It is kind of funny how, like,
Move on!
a lot of the stuff where it is sort of we're going deep into it, we actually try and get the real information and speak with the developers behind it and blah blah blah, like how so many of these content creators are Irish or British. It is so bizarre. And funnily enough, was it the only one that I've actually yet to meet in person is Danny and the team at
Stay
No Clip.
frosty, Marines.
Like I know Mark from Game Maker's Toolkit. We seem to bump into each other fairly. It was so annoying. I was saying about this on the last stream. I saw him develop, and he was chatting with people. I didn't have the time to stop and say hello. I did literally the same thing at GDC, where the 2 of us had like a 90s. Oh fucking hell! That's worse. We had like a 90-second conversation or some if that, at GDC this year, and then
Sentry almost ready.
Shit, they know we're here.
Check your vitals, squad.
More signals incoming.
Ah! He burns! He burns! Bring him down!
did you finish setting that up? You did. Okay. And then Chris Pratt, I met, had developed last year. I've since spoken to him once or twice, very briefly. Critically, he's been doing some interesting work about kind of workers' union rights and everything, and this is, of course, a very prevalent topic given the kind of exposure of generative AI in the sector, and so
What I'm talking about.
I hate that place, man.
there's an alien stuck in the wall here.
RPG coming in hot.
There we go. Problem solved.
Ah, I hate that place, man.
Um,
Copy. Packing
But yeah,
sentry
like
gun.
Danny, I've spoken to online a couple of times on socials and the like. We've never met.
Move on.
Even though
Got
sometimes
something
when
on
we've
the
both
tracker.
been at GDC together, it would be
Move,
nice
move.
at some point to actually finally meet Danny and
I
like
hate that place,
Jane and the
man.
rest of the team there, because they do fantastic work. And also, I'm indebted to them because a couple of times they've came out and said nice things about the work I've done and plugged it and gave my work some exposure. I still remember, what was it? They hit, was it 500,000 or 1 million subs
clear.
or something? And they did a video, and it was just basically,
That must be the
here's a
malfunctioning
bunch of
doors
other
into that.
YouTubers
The
you should be
power cord
paying
can't be
attention
that
to,
far.
and we were one of them. And it was so nice of them to do that. Am I going to regret this? Yep. Leaving. Fuck a duck. Progress.
Right now.
Let's see. Imagine a lot of the stuff on the American side is very like
There's
rat
something
racy,
around.
given late stage capitalism and an actively lack of social safety along.
Come on, team.
So I think, I mean, not to,
Hurry up, squad.
I think one of the things that also is kind of important is, I think, is almost none of us actually make enough money to live off of it. Game Maker's Toolkit, I think Mark being one of the OGs, who really broke out and was a big success, that's meant that he's been able to build an audience. I think he still
Let's see what's
largely
inside.
gets by on crowdfunding, which is amazing. It's like, that's really good for him. I know NoClip has to do funding drives periodically, and they sometimes do work elsewhere. People Make Games is a kind of a mishmash of stuff, I think. I think they largely get by, but they also do, you know, Quinn's does his other board game stuff as well. Like, was it Shut Up, Sit Down?
Move
Does he
on.
still do that? And that's kind of cool. Like,
Hurry up,
I think
squad.
one of the things that, and it's always been nice that my work is mentioned in the context of those other creators, is that I am the least successful of them in the broader content creation sphere, which is fine. Like, I recognize AI in games as a niche within a niche, and so what I do is very specific. And also, actually, what I do is the most technical of all of them. So I recognize that I'm not going to be as
Doesn't look like a
mainstream,
power core to me.
but it's kind of nice that
Only
we're all
turbo
kind of
paste.
mentioned in the
Check
same.
it out anyway. It could help shut the containment.
And there's also
mechanism.
other content
Seems we
creators, I
found
think, who
ourselves
do
a way to
interesting
this
stuff in the
elevator.
British space as
Power
well.
core should be
Like,
right
I
below.
was just chatting with Hamish over on Writing on Games. His channel just turned 10 years old recently, which I know he's in the same position as me. Like, his channel isn't massively successful. I think we have like roughly the same number of subs, and you know, we both do okay. I think his videos get more views than mine by and large, which is fine because he tends to talk about more contemporary games in a kind of more game design lens, which is amazing. But it's like we figure out how to make ends meet and everything else. Oh, Quinn's is out of board games for now. He's on RPGs, and yeah, he's on People Make Games. Critically, I keep up with these people. I don't actually see all their content on the regular. So sometimes, actually, I think the last time Mark Brown and I were chatting, it was just like, I don't think either of us had seen each other's videos for a hot minute.
Don't get too
but it was
comfy,
just,
okay?
how's things, what you been up to, you know? Because it is, you know each other in the space and all that. Oh, this is about to get very shitty very quickly, isn't it?
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready.
I'm interested to see where this goes. I've been watching your videos for 10 years. I still don't know what you're talking about. Neither do I. But then, funnily enough, like for me, this was always the thing. I always knew.
Move on.
So we've all. One of the things that is kind of cool is that all of us have kept going for so long, and we've went out and done something else. Like Mark just released his second game. Was it Wordplay? I think it's called. People make games as kind of an interesting evolution of what Chris Pratt was doing already. Chris already did, like, both Chris and
Don't get too comfy,
Quinns
okay?
were doing interesting stuff. Like Chris was over in like Eurogamer and on a Video Gamer, and then Quinns was over on like was it Video Ghosts and stuff that he did with Matt Lees like a long time ago. And they built an audience for also, like, as you know, I think if you think about other British ones that actually was it this week or last week, Stephanie Sterling said they're no longer going to do the weekly uploads because they're now focusing, they've got a lot of work in writing in games, which I thought that's amazing. Like, they've been working on Vampire Survivors and all these other titles recently, and it's like, it's really cool that heal your squad, reduce your stress, and make sure to get, like, it's all about to go to shit. I think we can take it. Chris was at Eurogamer and he was doing investigative stuff, that's right, because he was at Video Gamer before that. I always remember he was doing stuff with Matt Lees, funnily enough, before Matt Lees went off and did his own thing. This is easily going back 10 plus years, by the way. This is like 12, 13 years ago. And it's a shame that Chris never really got to do more of that investigative stuff at Eurogamer, because now you've got Ed Nightingale, who I think is doing some really great stuff. I've met Ed a couple of times. He's done some really good stuff, particularly in AI. He interviewed me last year, and that was a really good conversation that we had at the time.
We need to deploy that bridge to reach the elevator. Yeah. That bridge has control mechanisms. We need to reach 2 additional terminals to fully deploy it.
Does this even work if I put another turret there?
Tango down. Sentry activated. Accessing terminal. It's a drone!
Changing man.
That's it. The bridge is moving. Only 1 terminal to go.
Bring him down!
Alright, oh my god, what? That's not good.
It's a drone! Shit, I'm out! Tango down! Sentry pack. Light him up!
Alright, so that turret does work. Okay,
Deploying sentry gun.
let's deploy the turrets all round.
Sentry almost ready.
Come on, Dean.
And then make our way, because we need to go and deploy these other ones. Oh, fuck me, you're kidding. Yeah, we need to go all the way around. Bollocks!
Right now!
So yeah, it's kind of interesting, you know, I think,
Let's
I mean,
see what's
props to Stephanie, like, doing that week in, week out, doing a, Jim Jimquisition for so long, and now it's like time to move. Like, I don't think they're going to stop making videos, but they're doing other work. And it's like sort of, we've all kind of started going in our own direction. Like, Mark Brown becoming a
See
game
what's
developer, I
inside.
think, was the inevitable end game of Game Maker's Toolkit. Game Maker's Toolkit builds a toolkit of enough information about making games that he subsequently makes games with his toolkit. Try saying that 3 times fast.
On it.
Ooh, everybody's... You know what? You just have some drugs. You deploy the main bridge. You loot
Let's see what's
that.
inside.
And I guess,
Access
yeah,
control.
Alice Bell, Jim Trinka, definitely.
It's a
Yep.
drone!
Alice, last time you know what? I haven't seen Alice since she was let go from being editor at Rock Paper Shotgun, which was an eternity ago, I guess. But yeah, we have mutual friends, and it's been a hot minute.
Runner, kill it! Watch out!
Jesus,
Come on, team. Double time.
can I go that
Check
way?
your vitals, squad.
All right, now where do I go? Shit, do I need to go back down and round?
Contact!
Yeah, I need to go that way now. Bollocks.
Check your vitals, squad.
It's a drone!
And I guess like AI in games has kind of moved towards its, yeah, and also like journalists moving into dev and publishing. Like Andy Kelly, who we had on the Alien retrospective, we joke about the fact that he wrote the PC Gamer review on Alien Isolation and is now like he works at Devolver, which good for him. Like, you know, Andy's always had a good head on his shoulders and has a real sensibility for a lot of this stuff in a way that I think a lot of people don't quite grasp.
this job.
It's also, I think, one of the reasons why so many people who work
Here's your
in
sample.
games journalism wind up working in games publishing because they have a broader understanding of a lot of the business economics and challenges,
Move on.
or just the reality of making product and talking about product. Like, it always seems like such an inevitability when that sort of thing happens.
Watch that stress, squad.
God, I think Jake Tucker might be one of the few, like, really old guard in
On
the
my
UK
way.
who's still going.
Let's see
But it
what's
is, it's like
inside.
people evolve, people change, and like, I'm
Line 'em
kind
up.
of, I've always been aware that
Watch out!
AI in games has its audience.
Tango, straight ahead!
You're here. I'm grateful for you. It's all good. But equally, AI in games will never be as big as any of the other
It's a
ones
drone!
because
Let's see
it's
what's
more
inside.
educational. It's more about practical realities of game development. It's more about how games are made in a way that is not as parsable for people who
There's
don't
something
really want to
around.
engage with the more hardcore technical aspects of it, which that's fine. And again, it's a niche within a
Move
niche.
on.
We're talking specifically about
Let's
one
see
part
what's
of game
inside.
development. I also can't help but think that with the current push of generative AI, it has probably had a negative effect on people's perception of the channel from the get-go, because they just look at it and
Let's see
go,
what's
oh,
inside.
AI, and think it's what we're here to talk about all the time
Incoming.
is generative AI. And it's like, well, there's not much you can do about that. Right, just open the main bridge, let's fucking go.
All right. Let's see
True,
what's-
yes, Jake
Hurry
is
up, squad.
he's in it for the long run, but equally he's not. He's more on like running the PC Gamer Showcase and stuff, which is great. I really wish I haven't. Oh yeah, Leigh Alexander, Callie Harrison both write for games for half a decade. Is Leigh and Kara still writing? Like, I know Leigh's kind of, but also Leigh kind of moved into game development for a bit.
They're one of those shiny metals.
Is
Like,
Kara still
Terminal has
writing?
lifted the containment measure. This elevator should work just fine.
You heard
Which of
her.
course, Kara
Let's
Ellison
find that power
gets
core.
name dropped in the Alien retrospective as well, because it's her preview of Alien
Warrior
that was the
insight.
one about the toilet incident.
Bring him down! Tango down! Here you go.
Right.
Good as new.
Check your vitals, squad.
They're headed our way.
Okay. We need to go back, scoop up all the turrets, and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I hate that place, man. Ah, disgusting.
Oh god, there's actually
I
about
don't
to be a
believe
heavy
this. I
wave.
don't believe this. Come on, team.
What do we need to do? Get to the elevator. I don't think we can make it in time.
Ugh, hate this job.
I think
Double time.
everybody fall back, because it's about to trigger an onslaught.
Feeding the baby. I hate this job. Disgusting.
Got him. They look intact to me.
The hive is
Yep,
restless.
massive onslaught inbound.
Got something on the track. More signals incoming.
Bring it on, you bastard!
Suppressing fire!
Light him up! Here! Don't mess with me! Changing map!
But yeah, so like I say, like AI in games, I always knew it was never going to be at the same level as the other ones because it's not mainstream enough. I don't talk about contemporary games that often. This is very much a channel for people who are interested in a very specific part of game development to learn more. And like I say, I do believe that because of generative AI as well, I actually think that has poisoned the well. And like I've literally seen people share my links and then go, it's not that type of AI.
Go down!
Because people by default think, and I actually saw someone had shared the Alien retrospective on Reddit recently, and I was just kind of like, oh hey, that's cool.
More signals incoming.
And the conversation that came up was like, oh, maybe the dude should rebrand it
RPG coming in hot!
because of how toxic it is. And I'm like,
Let's rock!
and you know that way I'm like, fuck that. Like, I was here first. I will outlast this shit.
That was the last of them.
Okay, great. Scoop them up. Let's go.
On it! Packing sentry gun.
But it was kind of interesting. But one of the things that has occurred is
Sentry packed.
that the work that I do has developed a certain level of respectability in the industry, and so it was a case of, right, now how do we build off of that? And that is where things like running training, running consulting with game studios, and to be fair, I never came up with this idea. It happened because game studios started reaching out to me, and then I realized that's
Here's your
something I could
sample.
actually do as a job. Much in the same way a lot of these other people
hate
end
this
up moving
job.
into the industry is because industry asks them for their insight. And then
Got 'em. They
subsequently,
look intact to me.
the other thing I've realized is
Incoming!
relying
Look at our ship!
solely
Look alive!
on consultancy and the like is kind of doomed.
Check your vitals, squad.
Oh, bugger. No.
Suppressive fire! Let's rock! Move on! Kill it! Kill it! Oh yeah! Don't mess with me!
And so I started realizing, like, oh, as
Double
much as I
time.
like doing
Who
consultancy
else
work and
wants
everything,
some?
it's quite it's unreliable because it's inconsistent. So you start thinking about, well, what else can you
Check
do?
your vitals, squad.
But also teaching, I like to teach. That's my background, and so hey, that's where the idea of
lost your
doing
trust,
Goal State
squad.
came
Good
from,
job.
and so I'm still working on Goal State.
Let's see what's
Also,
inside.
we're actively doing training now with game studios. We're hoping to do a collaboration with Mastered, who are a very big games training company in the UK. I've done collaborations with Gamastay, who are a French training company. And of course, I guess the inevitable
what's
end
inside.
point of all of this was to do the AI in Games conference. So now it's went full circle that I was doing content, trying to communicate the stuff that developers were doing and stuff they were sharing at developer events to a broader audience. Now I create myself and the team that I run the non-profit with. This isn't just me, it's a whole team of us that do it. We
Move
now
on.
create the events for game developers to go to. And I've got a huge rant building in me that will probably come out on YouTube weeks before the conference this year about how dangerous it is that, like, I am so grateful for where we are right now.
Yo,
Like, I'm
Sergeant,
stressed
one
and
for dinner,
tired.
No
but-
reservation.
oh,
That
fuck
thing's
me, it's a
guarding
queen.
the power core. We have no
Still
choice but
stressed
to
and
kill it.
tired, but it's
Easier
like,
said than done, Hayes.
you know, we're at a really great place. Like, on one hand, I'm so pleased with how things are going in the sense that we've got all this work that we're doing and it is bringing value. We are helping the industry, but equally we're in a messed up situation where is it not kinda nuts that
Move, move!
the YouTuber has now built a business around supporting the games industry, and now also we've got the conference that is branded off the YouTuber because there is no other
inside.
place for good, meaningful discourse on this subject matter. Like, as we know, AI is everywhere right now. It's kind of suffocating.
Come on, team!
And I'm grateful that, you know, I've spent a decade trying to maintain some editorial integrity. So now when I build something like
found
this,
our
when we
queen.
build something like this, people go, that is something we want to be a part of. That is something we want to engage with, which is fantastic. I'm so pleased with that. But equally, how
Let's see
bad
what's
is it
inside.
that it's again just small groups of individuals keeping one corner of the games industry kind of alive? And I think there's a much broader issue at play there of hello.
Maybe you could use the power surges. These pillars are dangerous to us, and I bet the Queen won't like them either.
Oh, you're fucking kidding. Right, so we need to run.
Come on, team.
Is what you're telling
There's
me.
something around.
Xeno in approach.
Bring him down.
Warrior in sight. Rogue.
Shit, I'm out.
You like that, huh?
Take a breath. Watch that.
No, where are you going? Where are you going?
Double time. We have to go
I
back.
just-
It's suicide. Shit, man.
I just got you killed because I panicked there and smushed the button. But yeah, sort of we're in a I think we're in an interesting, I've got a big rant, but it's just sort of that if you think about it, game AI is a very specific niche where I've got fewer and fewer events that are happening around the world, and things like GDC right now do not look appealing to a lot of people because of where it takes place in the both for social, political, economic reasons. We've got bigger challenges ahead of us now with we're losing talent, we're losing institutional knowledge, like industry knowledge, because people are leaving. What is now game AI is now antiquated and out of date. Like,
These pillars are dangerous
we
to us,
haven't
and I
really
bet the Queen
found new
won't like
ways
them
to
either.
replace what we already do in game AI, but equally
Kinetic fire
it is a
detected.
very specific
Primary heat
set of
exchanger
technologies that
containment
are
measures
going to no longer be in
activated.
vogue even in
Marines are feature
education,
trapped.
because now people are
As
going
long
to
as they're
teach
firing
machine
in there,
learning and
we'll have to
generative
do things
models by
manually.
default.
There's
Like, sort
gotta be a
of,
terminal we can tweak to deploy those.
I think, like, just game AI is in this really weird space right now. Right, so we need to keep zigzagging.
Tango down.
You want to play rough, huh? More signals incoming. Move on.
Run.
We have to go back. It's suicide.
We're in some real pretty shit now.
Oh, that was close.
Hurry up, squad.
Reloading.
More signals incoming. Xeno in approach. They're headed our way.
Okay, I don't even... There's the queen.
Die on this rock.
Right, I don't care if you're terrified, now's not the time.
More
Oh, no, no,
signals
no, no.
incoming.
Incoming.
Stay the fuck still, you nutter.
Warrior in sight. Face it. We're doomed.
Run,
That's the
run,
terminal.
run!
Let's use it to get to the Queen.
They're headed our way.
On my way.
You like that, huh?
Let's see what's inside.
Light him up.
We're running out of ammo, we're running out of everything. The queen is
They're headed
there.
our way. Shit, I'm out.
There's ammo there, there's ammo there.
Incoming.
Jesus. This
Bring
is
them
bad.
down.
Run. Go, go, go.
Shit, I'm out. Tango down.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh my
Come on,
god.
team. Hurry up,
Heart in my
squad.
mouth. Actual heart in my mouth.
Bring him down. Let's see what's inside.
I don't think I can go that way.
Shit, I'm out. Contact.
Um,
Warrior
guess we can go around the other way. Oh no, there is a way we could go that way, I guess. That doesn't look traversable. It is not. Run, 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 run.
Check your vitals, squad.
More signals incoming.
Let's rock!
Oh, the queen is down to a... Is the queen moving? I think the queen is moving.
Reloading! You like that, huh?
Move on. Tango, straight ahead.
Right, yeah, the queen is actually getting hit by the power core.
Changing mag.
We're in some real pretty shit now. Ah! It burns! It burns!
I love it. So the queen's down, and I did nothing. I am very pleased with that. Oh no, yep.
We have to go back! It's suicide!
Okay, now my only question is, how can a person press this much work into 168 hours a week? I mean, it's easier now because, so like, I think one of the things that most people don't quite grasp is AI in games was literally me for a decade. Everything I did was on my own.
Let's see what's inside.
You know, I'd get contractors to come in and help me and everything else. In the last year or so now, AI in games, my
There's
company
something around.
is 2 people. And we're looking at potentially going to 3 soon as well, just because we have so much work. And critically, we're close to signing a bunch of contracts with companies, and if we can make that happen, that allows us to build the team into more permanent staff. One of the big challenges that we have is, how do you build, and this is something we've been trying to figure out, or I've been trying to figure out for years, and now we're
Let's see
making it
what's
happen,
inside.
is how do you build a company that's predicated on a personality? Because when companies want to work with AI in games, they want to work with me. So how do we start building that in a way that we retain the quality of everything we do while scaling everything in a way that's going to make the most sense for us? And so we scale up, we do more, but we keep the quality, we keep the value of what we present. We don't dilute what AI in games does because we're doing more, right? So that's kind of one thing. The other part is the conference is a literal team of people. So I am the lead organizer and kind of executive director of the non-profit organization we founded to run the event, but
It's quiet. Too quiet.
I am not the whole team. The whole team is, so both Shradha and I on AI in Games work on the conference. We have Sally, who's our kind of logistics coordinator, and general kind of event manager.
Come on, team.
You have George comes in and does work for us as well. He hasn't done much of late. He will be doing more, whether he likes it or not. But then we've got Dugu, Alan, Matthias, and Gabrielle, who are kind of on the board.
Copy.
They help curate the speakers, they help curate the
Let's see
talks,
what's
they help
inside.
review the talks. On the day, they then engage with all the speakers. Like, there's so many different, like, I would say now the conference team is like 8 people.
Power core disengaged. Emergency bridges deployed. Containment measures lifted.
Nice. One power core coming right up. Let's bring Corrigan her Christmas gift, squad. Back to the Otago.
We completed the mission.
Double time.
I didn't get all the bonus stuff, but... Oh, what's... You know what? You need to chill out. Take a chill pill. You also take a chill pill. And you take a chill pill. And then
On my way.
go and get that. And go and get that.
Let's see what's
So yeah,
inside.
like it's a team effort, and I think one of the things that we're trying to do more, or at least you'll have noticed if you look in the video credits recently, you'll see the names of people who are involved. Like, you know, when we run the conference, it's front and center. This is a team effort. It is not just me that does this, and that's like heavily communicated throughout. We are relying on the AI in Games brand to cultivate speakers and get people interested and all that sort of stuff, but you know, it's
Hurry up, squad.
So that's it. We kind of utilize what I've built, which I didn't realize I was building critically, to allow us to do this. That's kind of a big part of so much of what we're doing now, is how can we utilize the trust that AI in games has garnered over the past decade to
Stay
then do
frosty,
interesting
Marines.
things.
On it.
And you know, the conference, it's back this year. It's a bigger event. It's
I
a
hate
more
this job.
ambitious event than it was last year.
Here's your sample.
So that's stressful. But, you know, we
Move
had
on.
a really long conversation when afterwards we had a big post-mortem meeting, sort of once we'd let the good vibes die down. Because it was, like, at the time I was
Hurry up,
buzzing for
squad.
days. I was just like, fuck yes. Like, I could punch God. And then, like, nope, don't do that. You'll upset some Christian folk. But it was sort of like, okay, what are we doing? How are we? Is this the way that I want to go? No, I want to go there. That's the door. So we went back. We had a meeting, and we started kind of going, okay, how do we improve?
Stay
How do we
frosty,
fix the things that were
Marines.
wrong last year? But also, the question then was, and this is when we started. Like last year, I won't lie, we were fucking figuring it out as we were going along.
Got something on the
Like
track.
so much of last year was just, I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
We
I
don't know if
really
this is going
love
to
this
work.
gun.
But so much of it was literally just held together by sheer
Come on,
gumption
team.
of a bunch of people
They're
who were
headed our
just,
way.
we want this to work, and so we're going to will it to work. And then what happened was it went well.
I really love this gun.
And also critically, Sally coming in the last couple of months changed everything. We made enough money to actually hire in a proper events manager. And Sally is a professional. She does a bunch of stuff at like Gamescom, GDC, also TwitchCon. Like, she knows her stuff, and she's a lovely human being as
Smells
well,
good.
which just made it so much easier. Oh shit.
Stay alert! The Crusher's roaming around.
Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready.
They got our set. Look alive. Kill it. Kill it.
Sentry out.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Hurry up, you slugs.
Tango straight ahead.
There it is.
Line him up. Yeah, don't mess with me. Now that's what I'm talking about. On it. Packing sentry
Applesauce,
gun.
bitch. Very specific
Take a
movie
breather.
reference there.
Watch that stretch.
But aye, it's sort of
Sentry packed.
like, and now, and also critically, one of the great things about Sally was
Wait.
we
I think
couldn't
lost
afford
it.
her at the rate
Disgusting.
she usually works at, but she liked us, and she's like, you know what, I'll do it on the cheap
Here's
for
your
you
sample.
guys.
Come
And
on,
I
team.
think we fell in love with her, just as a wonderful human being, and then she kind of fell in love with us because we're all a bit mental, but
I hate
at
this
our heart
job.
we're all about, and critically, like, she does a lot of events.
Got him. They look
And the
intact
thing
to
she
me.
said to me, she goes, it's so obvious you guys just
Double
do this
time.
because you want it to be good. You're not in it to make money. And I'm
Warrior
like, don't get me
consent.
wrong, some money wouldn't fucking hurt, like. And she's like, aye, but at the end of the day, your ambition is to make something great,
Focus fire and
and then figure out if you can make money. And of course, she's now been part of that this year, of also kind of like, right, now that you've done it, you need to start figuring it out. Oh shit, someone died.
Face it. We're good.
No! We were doing so well there. Right. Save scum. Save scum! But it's like, you know, I think she was like, yeah, it's clear that you guys are in it because you really want to do this and you want it to be good. And then she's been working with me, or the whole team, and we're all working collectively on like, okay,
Move on.
now we start figuring out how to take this whole thing and turn it into a more
Hurry up,
serious
squad.
enterprise that can exist and survive, right? And it is, this industry is driven by passion, which is both a fantastic thing about it, and it's also a fucking pain in the ass, because I'll come back to my aforementioned point. Why is it that it's this bunch of scrappy nutters that are organising now the largest independent event on game AI in the world? In the world.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
It's nuts. And I'm so grateful for it, but it is. It's like, now we're like, how do we start turning this into something that can sustain itself, that actually makes money? Not that we are going to go run to the bank rolling in it, far from it. But our time is, like, my time is compensated. Like, pretty much running the conference turns into a full-time job for me in, like, September, October.
Stay frosty, Marines.
That all the expenses of all of our team, so if they want to come in, if they are coming to the conference, we make sure that their expenses are covered. All these little things that are just part and parcel of how to run this in a way that doesn't burn us out and doesn't, you know, ruin us financially. Right, okay, so far this is all good, because the game just decided it's just not going to spawn any Xenos for a minute.
I hate this job. Got him. They look intact to me.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. But yeah, sorry, there was a comment in the... Was it? GDI Lord said, I love your AI and game series. Thank you. I grew up in the 80s and 90s wanting to make games and get my PhD in game AI. I'm a data engineer / architect now, but I still love your YouTube channel. Thank you. And for old time's sake, please would you pronounce Doom for us? Doom. D-E-W-M. That's how you Doom. That's how you actually do it. But no, you're welcome. Like, funnily enough, like, I grew up in the 80s and 90s wanting to make games, and I come from a corner of the world where, you know, nobody was around who could teach me how to make games. And then my path into game development came because I did my PhD in game AI in, like, the late 2000s. And, I'm actually quite excited. Next week, I am back in Scotland, and I'm stopping at one point along the way.
Tango, straight ahead.
And I'm going to grab dinner with my PhD supervisor, who I haven't seen in a couple of years, so quite looking forward to that. And it was like sort of...
Praetorian in the mix.
It was learning, doing my PhD, where I was making shit games to do my PhD, was the thing that led me into learning game development properly. And then started the career of teaching game development at university, so I was having to learn more and more as I went, and then subsequently the YouTube channel came from a desire to engage with my students and even a more broader public audience, and then subsequently here we are. It was funny, I had a really good chat. Shout out to Ollie Withington,
On my way.
who I was hanging out with at Develop.
Move on.
And he was talking about, you know, how do you build your career and sustain it? Because my career has had all these, you know, it's, oh, you've done all these things and blah, blah, blah. And I was talking about, this is one of the dangerous things that people are prone to doing when you see my career now, is you mythologize it. And you go, oh, but you did all these things, and it looks like I had it all figured out. And I'm like, it's just me fucking up and falling from one dumb idea to one dumb idea. You know, I've talked about it in some places. It's always worth bringing up. You know, AI in games was... I had a midlife crisis after my dad passed earlier than he should have. And I started thinking I should do more experimental, try new things and do things outside my comfort zone, and I had two ideas. Go make an indie game, and which I did, and I shipped it, and make YouTube videos without having a clue how the hell to be a YouTuber. Fuck it, we'll call it done. And so, you know, it was down to circumstance and just shit that happened in life that led me to have these moments of reflection and then go and do something stupid. And here we are. South Africa. Ah, amazing. I almost ended up going down to speak at, there's a big, couple of big game dev events that happened down in South Africa. I'm blanking on the name of it. Like, oh, what is it? I got chatting with him last year. I think it might have been was it Africa Games Week? No, it was something else. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Playtopia. I almost ended up doing something with Playtopia, I think. And it didn't happen just due to timelines or whatever else. But yeah, maybe one day we'll make it down there. All right, so we're now at 89% for this expedition. Wow. Look at this team of fucking legends right here. All right, they've got serious trauma now. And if the squad doesn't have medical supplies, this character takes damn stress damage. Oh my god. That's rough. Hardened. I only just noticed he's got a prosthetic arm. That's pretty dope. Smart ass grants access to the hack interaction option. The Marine has the ability to unlock encrypted doors. Deadeye. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Always good to have extra people on hand that can do that. Bold level 3 increases the maximum bravery. Team spirit increases the reserve command points by 1 for every 2 Marines in the squad with this attribute. Bold level 3. Nice, this is a hard team. Johannesburg or Cape Town. Who knows? Like maybe one day we'll make it down there. Like every year I seem to be going to a new event or two that I've never been to before. In games, which has been pretty awesome. Yeah, I've never made it down all the way to South Africa. Who knows? Maybe next year will be the year we make it happen. But yeah. I remember the tank game from your PhD. Actually, I've had to dig all this stuff out. God, I've still got the source code to all that stuff lying around somewhere. And it was a literal clone of the game Combat that was on the Atari 2600, and it was released in like 1976 or something like that. 78? But I built it so that we could train AI that learned to play it and learn to play each other rather than just... Although I did write bots for it as well. Nope.
One dead queen, one power core. I don't want to jinx it, but this feels like our first real win.
I wouldn't be so quick to celebrate. Any news from Price?
We'll contact her.
Isn't he a
First,
grouch?
you need to see Bookard.
Hayes, I'm fine. I just need to know Cassandra's safe.
I'm sure she is. Sergeant Martinez, what's your assessment of our new find?
The APC? She's a bit banged up, but nothing we can't beat back into working shape. Should be able to deploy a bigger fire team from the next stop.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Come on, Sergeant Harper. Let's get you to the middle.
Okay, so now this feels like, as we were saying there, like
Hello, Administrator.
how the game is progressing. Now it feels like it's given me a bit more to do. Oh God, I have no available Marines, which is fine.
With all due
because...
respect, Sergeant, you look like shit.
Well, thanks, Picard. Really helpful.
So he finally decided to face his problems before they became everybody's problems?
Hey.
Soldiers talk, Sarge. You can't prevent that.
They're on your side, Harper. They need you.
I'm hoping that once you get clear of the planet...
Narrative.
Well, the Hive, you no longer suffer these attacks. Until then, take this. It's a sedative. It should manage the worst of the symptoms.
Good. Because I've got a job to do. I'll see you on the bridge.
Could do with some moisturizer. That would help him.
This one's a priority. Understood.
Get them into fighting shape.
This one's a priority. Understood.
Right. And
Do you need to
then
talk, Administrator?
all of you
Understood.
need to go to
I'll
therapy.
update my schedule.
Oh, because he's got heavy heart.
Understood. I'll update my schedule.
This guy's gonna die. He's gonna get killed. For sure.
All right, Director. Where's my daughter?
My associates did
Oh, there
not
we go.
let you down,
What was it
Sergeant.
saying earlier about texture
Last
loading?
time we spoke, Stern was
And
about to
everything
find
else?
Cassandra. With any luck, he's on his way back to Pharos already.
Can I talk to her?
I'm afraid these damn storms will prevent that. But I promise you, she'll be safe in our headquarters. Did you keep your end of the bargain, Sergeant?
We got the power core. My chief engineer is working on it.
That leaves us with a cryosleep problem. But maybe we could find a vessel with the proper gas mixing chip. Somewhere in Jackson's Landing, perhaps?
I checked with Corrigan. They won't be compatible. But the Bison we saw at Berkeley's dock just might.
The what?
An old Bison-class hauler, the Montero, now docked at Berkeley. Back in '77, rebels used it to flee this rock. And who would blame them? Yet Command ordered us to stop the ship. Standard
Oh,
boarding.
a bunch of
In and
my
out.
friends are
And
all
you reckon
talking
we can
about
find
the
the right
Battlefield
chip?
6 trailer that
Well,
dropped.
The Montero's
Which-
there, right? We saw it.
It looked kind of neat.
So I guess
It's
no one's
just a
used those
story
cryosleep
trailer.
chambers
Like,
in a
I want
long
to see the
time.
multiplayer
We
trailer.
have to be sure.
That's the
Even a
thing.
slight mistake in the gas
I don't
mix will be
really-
fatal.
I know.
Don't play
It's a long
Battlefield for
shot.
the narrative. Well,
But it's
maybe
the
Bad
only one we can
Company
afford to take
back in the
right
day.
now.
but-
Sergeant, I have reason to believe that a former Wayland-Yutani scientist, Joseph Marlowe...
Oh, we're familiar with that name.
Is that so? Well, he could be the architect of this outbreak.
No shit.
I appreciate it will not accentuate your trust in the company, Sergeant Harper. But my teams have reported that the Montero has been buzzing with activity these past few days. Which is highly unusual for a grounded ship.
Someone's trying to escape, just like us. Do you think it could be that cult director? The Darwin era?
Yes. I have reason to believe they're already in control of the Montero.
Okay,
All
is
the
this
more
when we now
reason to
actually
go
get
there.
another mission
I don't want
which is
these bastards
all
anywhere
humans
near the
or
Otago.
predominantly human
This
enemies?
time, we're doing things my way. I'm counting on you, Hayes. Oh, and Director?
But
better
yeah,
have
so
my
the,
daughter.
so I was just thinking
Or you'll
about
never set foot on
the
the
stuff from my
Otago.
PhD and everything, because so I'm going to Gamescom in a couple of weeks, and then I immediately after it I go from Germany to Portugal, and I'm invited to be one of the keynote speakers at the IEEE conference on games, which is one of the biggest academic conferences on kind of games research. This is kind of cool because it's where my career started. So when I was a PhD student and I was a researcher, I used to publish academic papers. So I'm a published scientist, right? I've published like 40, 50 papers or something in my career. I don't remember the exact number, but I started at the IEEE Symposium on Computational Intelligence in Games. That is now the IEEE Conference on Games. Yeah, Symposium on Computational Intelligence, because it was originally just AI for games, and then it became a broader games research thing. So I'm doing like a sort of 20-year retrospective, because the conference has been around now for 20 years. So I've been invited to do the keynote as sort of like, let's look back on how things have changed in those 20 years since, which is really depressing. It's exciting, I'm looking forward to it, but it's equally depressing because I was an undergraduate. I was in my final year of undergraduate when the first time this happened. And now it's 20 years. Like, how did 20... Admittedly, a lot has happened in 20 years. I still remember I was literally doing my first ever machine learning in games project, the tank game, the first version of it, and I'm struggling. I couldn't get it to fucking work. Nothing was happening the way I wanted it to. It was an absolute nightmare. And now, like, it's funny, like, I one day I might do this on Goal State once we get the Goal State YouTube channel up and running in 2026, that I might just for a giggle try and reproduce my PhD in a game engine, and I'm pretty sure I could do the first half of my PhD, which was training neural networks to become controllers for NPCs. I could probably do that in about 2 weeks. It took me a year and a half, or a year originally, but now because how technology has moved on and we have a much better grasp or understanding of how to train AI to do all this sort of stuff, Suffers from a nervous breakdown. Are you finished? I don't want to give them a random trauma. Let's just exhaust them.
Have a nice day, Deputy Administrator Hayes. This one's a priority. Understood.
Patch him up. Look at you, right as rain. Who still needs therapy?
Understood. I'll update my schedule.
Oh, yep, you're the one with the heavy heart. Oh, this has been intense. Bear with me. Oh, cool. Tickets are selling for the conference, which is great. The early bird tickets will still be open for about another month. We're actually going to announce when the early bird deadline ends soon. Or next month we'll announce it. But yeah, tickets are... We've actually probably... one of the things that's been really... it's quite scary actually, because I wanted to announce the event early so people could start booking tickets and make plans to come and do it as cheaply as possible and blah blah blah. At the same time, I was like, oh, we're going to announce it before we've actually announced content, right? So none of the talks have been announced. We've just literally said we're back, 2 days, be there. Once you combine tickets sold already with our speakers, knowing the rough number of speakers we're going to have at the event, plus the rough number of tickets that are given to our sponsors who pay us money to help. They give us money, they get a ticket to turn up, and it helps us run the event. We're already more than 50% of the total number of people there from last year. And we haven't announced a single talk. So that's really cool. It's nice that people have put their faith in us, and now we need to make good on it with some actual content. Also, why am I getting emails about this? All right. A meeting. Someone's asked for a meeting at Gamescom. Anyway. Right, I'm only actually going to stay on for another 20 minutes or so, because it's been a very dramatic night. Oh, look, so that still comes up because I haven't 100%ed the mission. Primary objectives 5 of 5, 7 of 7, 4 of 4, secondaries 4 of 6, 2 of 2. Right, so I've, like, if you see this, I've completed a lot of the secondaries at these missions. But the planet infestation's increasing. Hang on. Oh, right, so we're going to the ship. Find the hypersleep chip inside an old Bison-class hauler grounded at Berkeley's dock to fix. Oh, so it's actually we're going to a place we've already been to before. That's kind of interesting. Let me just get my chat back up. I was moving stuff around and now I can't see the chat. Oh, we did go in there before, did we not? Yeah, we did. But I don't think we ever went down to the second floor. Right, so we're going to deploy there. Nice. Look at these magnificent bastards. Flamethrower, flamethrower, flamethrower. Submachine gun. To just give them all the SMG? Does that make more sense? You can't, because you're too weak. actually. You should take the RPG. Because I've only got one heavy. No, that's too many. I'll need at least one shotgun. Alright. Have I got anything? Alright, let's get in there. Whew. I don't know why, but the thing that manages my stream is prone to
Listen
just
up.
getting slower over
Oregon
time.
working on the shield, we're almost
So I'm
out of
watching
here.
it, and it's like,
But
I
we
know
all
I've been
know
streaming
space
for
can
2
be
hours and
tough when we
40,
wanna
but it's
sleep
like, oh
tight,
yeah,
right?
the streams
So
are
we're
running for
heading
2
for the
hours and
Montero
20. And I'm
compound
like,
at
how is
Berkeley's
time
dock.
slowing down for you?
Replace
What's
our
going on
precious
over there?
cryo sleep chip and get a little payback for good measure. Yeah, Marlowe and his goons might be lurking around. So stay alert down there.
Here we go, back in the saddle again.
And touchdown. Have fun down there.
All right, Marines, remember that place? Turns out the
No,
enemy's
Jack,
still here.
I just saw your message.
With a ship.
It's called the Montero, and we should be able to reach it via its loading elevator.
Hayes is right. That's our way in. Once inside, we head straight for the hypersleep chambers, we steal their gas-mixing chip, and we bounce. There's no need for heroics.
Then we
at this
bounce.
Would you look at that? Someone's learning.
What can I say? I'm easily swayed.
Oh, he's got the hots for the lady. There's no... I was going to say, I have picked this place dry, haven't I, by and large? There's a handful of resources, but it isn't worth going all the way over there for them. Nah, let's just get in the elevator.
It's
Also,
quiet. Too quiet.
it's quiet. Too quiet, I was just about to say.
That's the loading elevator. Prepare to board.
No, sorry. Just checking something here. Yeah, I was going to say the game audio is
Drone
coming
spotted.
through, right? Oh shit.
Let's rock! Oh yeah!
Get in the
Felt good.
fucking left.
Move, move!
Yeah, we didn't go this way before. Ah, we're going into the whole ship that is next door. So we've cleared that whole base, but the ship is untouched. That'll be interesting.
It's quiet.
Great. Well, I guess they know we're here. Watch out. They're coming.
Stay calm, Marines. Remember your night on training.
Bring them down!
Brothers, I'm hit!
Tango down! Watch out!
Move on! More signals incoming. Brothers, I'm hit! Hurry up, squad!
Fuck this guy.
RPG coming in hot!
There's no way these cultists would kill the lights for good. There should be a way to restore power on that ship. I've seen my fair share of M-class ships on Pioneer. The hypersleep chambers should be located near the bridge.
You heard her, Marines. Let's reach the bridge.
They're headed our way.
Safe position taken.
Copy.
Let's see what's inside.
They're headed our way.
Jeez, where are they coming to come through? So there we go, they're definitely mixing it up. Right, so we can break the weld on that door. I think we're gonna have to break the weld on that door
Stay frosty, Marines.
to get, or break the weld on that door to get where we want to go.
Move on.
What is that pointing at? Oh, that's the hypersleep chambers.
More signals incoming.
Right, that's the secondary objective. Alright.
Deploying sentry gun.
Move, move! Safe position taken.
Sentry activated.
Cut that door open.
Open up, Sesame. Door opened. Safe position taken.
Does... No, we don't have any drones.
Come on, team! More signals incoming.
Deploying sentry gun.
Closed. It's getting better and better.
I might have an idea. If I'm not mistaken, these doors are all rigged to one control room. Let's find it.
Where would that be?
The ship's rear. That's where we started back in 77.
That's where we started back in 77. Alright.
Affirmative.
Thought maybe that was gonna turn into a big fight
Packing
there, but it
sentry
didn't.
gun. Sentry packed. Deploying sentry gun. Sentry almost ready. Sentry activated.
More signatures spotted. Suppressive fire!
Come get it, kids.
Shit, they know we're here.
Tango down. Mine is ready.
Oh, and Xenos. It's a twofer.
Find them!
Grant us your strength!
Come on, team!
On it.
It's a twofer.
More signals incoming.
Ugh, hate this job.
Where am I going?
Here's your sample.
Hurry up, squad! They got our scent. Look alive!
Let's rock! We knocked him hard!
Okay. Oh, I didn't pick up the sentry. Come on.
Incoming!
Packing sentry gun.
Runner, get it!
Watch out!
They got our scent. Look alive! Ah, it burns! It burns! They're headed our way.
Well, that looks bad. Let's not stay here.
Got a live one
That
here.
looks worse.
Ain't that guy lucky? Bring him to the APC if you can, squad.
Hooah! Watch out! Shh, listen. I think we're good.
Great descended. Grant us your strength.
Crazy people. Absolute crazy people.
Come on, team.
Right, hang on. Where am I going relative to my objective? Kind of going in the right direction.
Hurry up, you slugs.
It's another hive room by the look of it. So was there someone in here? There was.
Right now.
Got something on a tracker.
We will pick you up on the way back.
Move on.
Bird!
I have multiple signals. It's seen us.
Yeah! Don't mess with me! Eat that, fuckers! Let's rock!
More enemies. Rejoice. In the name of Marlowe, hunt that thing.
Why is this not killing them?
RPG coming in hot!
They're here. Destroy them.
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
Looks like they found us.
Hoo-ah! There. Like it didn't happen. Let's see what's inside.
That was frustrating.
Contact. Shit, that's Vinsora.
Bring him down! You like that, huh?
This is bad. We're bunched up too much.
Come on, team. Double time.
Come and get it. I'm ready!
That room handles the power on that ship. What happened here?
They only removed those 2 power cores out of that generator. A little power loader ride and we'll be good.
There's something around.
Let's see what's inside. I don't hear them
Oh,
anymore.
a power loader.
We're
That's
clear.
cool.
Weld that door.
A data pad.
Affirmative. Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad. Door secured.
Can I... I was hoping that I could maybe rest up, but evidently not.
All right, let's give it a go. Good thing I have a class 2 rating.
You know what? Just heal up.
They're headed our way. Find them.
Deploying sentry gun. There. Like it didn't happen.
We have lots of
Sentry almost.
turrets.
They're trying to breach in.
Sentry activated.
They're headed our way. Come on, team. Move, move. There.
More cultists! Watch out!
Suppressive fire.
Bring him down!
You wanna play rough, huh? Don't like it. Signals incoming.
I cannot repair that.
Marlowe commands you to open that door. Suppressive fire! They really want this open. They're headed our way.
Bird!
I burned them through the door. That was pretty impressive. Right, hang on. As soon as this opens.
Brothers, I hit.
RPG coming in hot.
Asplum!
Tango down.
Yeah.
Light him up.
Contact.
Suppressive fire.
Well, that's not quite went the way I've hoped.
Marine unconscious.
Oh god. Oh wow, that was amazing. Nope. Oh no, 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 no. We're all dying. Nah. We're not saving that as our progress. What about this one? And we got to, I think this will be the save point to stop the stream, but also like, yeah, that was not a good way for that to go down. Okay, yeah, we haven't actually triggered the wave yet. Okay, cool. I think that might be the good point to stop. We made good progress. Oh, I just quit the game entirely. That was not my intent, but never mind. But yeah, we made good progress today. God, we got all the way through one mission. We're nearly through another one. I might try and, I mean, so that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for coming on. It's been good chat tonight. We've had lots of good chat, actually. I will hopefully, I might try and come back on and do a cheeky stream on Sunday if I find time. Play a bit more RoboCop. Because RoboCop's really good. I'm having a good time with this expansion. So yeah, we might do a little bit more of that. But in the meantime, yeah, this has been good fun. And I really need to finish Aliens just so we can... There's a whole bunch of other games I wanted to try and stream before the end of the year. And time is running out. But anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight. It's been good fun. I've enjoyed chatting with you all. And yeah, we'll catch you all soon. Either at the weekend, if not in 2 weeks' time when I'm back from travelling around Scotland. And Jack, I'll see you next week. All right. Cheers, everyone. Take care.